Have you ever wondered why your favorite blockchain game gets laggy or why transaction fees suddenly skyrocket? A lot of it comes down to how blockchains are built. Traditionally, they're like an all-in-one computer. They handle everything themselves. This is called a monolithic design. Think of giants like Ethereum or Bitcoin. They have to process transactions, agree on the order of those transactions, and store all that data all on one single layer. It's secure, but it can get incredibly congested, like a one-lane highway during rush hour. Every car, whether it's a big truck or a tiny scooter, has to wait in the same line. This is the bottleneck that leads to high fees and slow speeds. So, what's the solution? Enter the new kid on the block, modular blockchains. Imagine instead of one-lane highway, we build a multi-lane superhighway system. That's the core idea. Modular architecture breaks down a blockchain's job into separate, specialized layers. Instead of one chain doing everything, we have different layers for different tasks. The main three are the execution layer, the consensus layer, and the data availability layer. Let's break that down. The execution layer is where the action happens. It runs smart contracts and processes your transactions. Think of this as the apps on your phone. The consensus layer is like the traffic cop. Its job is to agree on the order of transactions and make sure everything is valid and secure. Finally, the data availability layer acts as a giant public bulletin board. It doesn't process anything. It just makes sure all the transaction data is available for anyone to check. It simply asks, is the data there? Yes or no. By separating these jobs, each layer can be optimized to do one thing really, really well. This is a game changer. It is like upgrading from a multi-tool that is okay at everything to a full toolbox with specialized instruments for every task. This separation is what gives modular blockchains their superpowers: massive scalability and incredible flexibility. A fantastic real-world example of this is a project called Celestia. Celestia is a pioneer in this space, and it focuses specifically on being the best data availability layer possible. It doesn't execute transactions itself. Instead, it provides a secure and scalable foundation for other blockchains to post their data to. Developers can then build their own custom execution layers or rollups on top of Celestia. Think of Celestia as a shared security and data hub. It allows developers to launch their own blockchains almost as easily as deploying a smart contract. They don't have to worry about building a whole new set of validators from scratch, which is incredibly difficult and expensive. They can just plug into Celestia's security and data availability and focus on what makes their application unique. This freedom means we can have blockchains tailored for specific uses: one for gaming, one for social media, one for complex finance, all without clogging up a single network. This modular approach is radically changing the way we think about building in crypto. It unlocks a future where blockchains are not only faster and cheaper but also much more customizable. We're moving from a world of a few dominant, general-purpose blockchains to a universe of many interconnected, specialized chains. This Internet of blockchains can finally deliver the performance needed for mainstream adoption, supporting millions of users without breaking a sweat. It's a huge leap forward, and it's all thanks to splitting up the work. So, the next time you hear about modular blockchains or projects like Celestia, you'll know it's not just technical jargon. It's the blueprint for a more scalable, flexible, and innovative decentralized future. The monolithic era laid the foundation, but the modular era is building the skyscrapers. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this explanation helpful and want to learn more about the cutting edge of crypto, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Drop a comment below with any questions you have, and we'll see you in the next video.